Hi, everyone. It's Karen, and this is a special live at 5 today because of what woke me up this morning. Oh, gosh. We won't go into the details, but let's just say um, it was wonderful. It was unplanned and it was scripted. It must have been scripted because it showed up in my reality. And it just was the ego trying to whip me, the ego from someone else. And, um, and at first, I kind of caught my breath and I'm going, "Okay, what do I do with this?" And that's what life is all about. It will throw you curveballs on the, bridge of incidents, and, that's my feeling about the bridge of incidents. It's not a path strewn with, roses and butterflies flying over. It is your challenges and you start out making a desire, declaring that this is what you want, and the course is laid out from that point on. And to get to where you want to be, you have to bring it to you by you going towards it in a sense in your mental dynamics. And you need to let go of everything that is opposite from what you desire. And I desire personal integrity. I desire to be trusted as a coach, especially. And I look at myself as someone who is responsible, reliable, dependable, mature. I can handle any emergency that comes up. I've proven that time and time again. And I have God on my side and the angels. And together we're pretty powerful force. So if I am, like right now, I am pet sitting and house watching a $1 million home by the hills in Boise, Idaho. And it is a beautiful home. Family's on vacation. They'll be back tomorrow. And they are relieved that I'm here tending to their flock, two cats and two dogs. And I had to stand up and say, yes, I would take the job. Did I get paid? Oh, yes, I got paid. I got paid very nicely. And she did a couple concessions to me. I did concessions to her. We came to an agreement, and that was that. And they trust my word. And I am here at night, every single night. I take care of the lovely dogs and the two cats, and everyone is loved. And they think this is a spoilcation for them, but they do miss their family. So I check in with the family every other day. I don't want to bother their vacation in Hawaii. Wish I was there. uh, and because of my level of personal integrity, I am trusted in the areas that I work in and beyond. What I say is in concrete. If I tell you I'm going to show up, I'm going to show up. Traffic or roadblocks may delay my arrival time, and I will keep you posted, but I will show up. And if something happens, I will call you and let you know. And I have about 40 people who rely on me off of Facebook. I have at least 150 people on Facebook who rely on me every single day. I show up and deliver every single day. And I'm a stickler about personal integrity. When I first started off in this genre, I was studying A Course in Miracles and Law of Assumption Attraction at the same time because of my desire to move beyond what hell I was facing in my life. And I needed both. I'm someone who takes it and works with it and changes my life. So if you're familiar with A Course in Miracles at all, you know how tough it is. It's unrelenting and it will bring you to your knees. It's actually the only thing that will bring me to my knees. And it does almost every day. So let's go on to personal integrity. Personal integrity is lacking in the law of assumption and A Course in Miracles or any other spiritual community. That was known to me when I first arrived. I was someone who lacked personal integrity, thinking and believing that all you had to do is recite affirmations and you had the money in the bank and you acted as if you had the money in the bank, and you had the money in the bank and you could spend that money and bounce checks all over town. Well, that didn't work. That didn't work. Lucky for me, I have people who watch over me, and when I goof up, they come and clean it up for me. Uh, but I don't want that to happen, so I work my life a lot better than I used to. I think everyone who starts in both communities has a bad habit of saying all these lofty concepts as though they were true because they're told you repeat what you want to have to be true. Well, Course in Miracles also tells you that your job is not to prove the truth. Your job is to ferret out what you're holding on to against the truth. And I follow that and I teach that. So when it comes to personal integrity, what you want to do is keep your mouth shut about what you want to have happen in your life unless you are talking to a coach and you say, "Hey, Karen, this is what I want to have happen in my life." And we'll discuss it. And then I will make some suggestions, maybe make a personal mantra for you, and you'll be on your way. And you're going to be on your way across the bridge of incidents, which means you're going to have challenges and you have a coach to help you through the challenges. Anyone doing this on their own, oh God, it is 10 times harder. Guys, wake up. The price that you pay for hiring a coach, like you have on Manifesting Mastery, is pennies compared to the cost of doing it on your own and landing on your ass time after time after time. And I'm going to tell you this, every single person that is coaching on the Manifesting Mastery has high integrity. There's not a better team. And they live their lives working with the material. And they all, including me, have transformed their lives and have gone through hell and back on their own in their own personal lives and have learned personal integrity, maybe the hard way, maybe not. Maybe they were taught. I had a father whose name was Bud, salt of the earth. He could build a house from bare ground, install the electrical outlets and everything, and the gas. And I mean, that man was incredible, under budget, within the time frame, and it would be perfect. It wouldn't fall apart in 5 years. And he had personal integrity. He was a great example for me growing up. Unfortunately, with my mother, it was the opposite. She was an alcoholic, incredibly intelligent. IQ, she and I are matched on IQ, very intelligent, very capable, but drank. And I said, I'm not going to go that way. And she died of alcoholism. It's not a fun way of dying. Okay, you die slowly. So going back to the theme, I apologize. I'm kind of getting off track. What my dad said was something you could take to the bank. If he said, "Kiddo, I'm going to take you and drive you to ice skating at 2 o'clock in the afternoon," he was there waiting for me to get my skates to go skate with my friends. And he would take me back and forth from Yorba Linda to Anaheim. And that was a 45-minute round trip. And, and if he didn't want to, I would work him into, changing his mind because I was his little girl. So God bless him. I really miss him. And he was a great example. He might not have promised me a lot of things I wanted him to promise me, but he showed up and he did his best to give what he promised he would give. There are a lot of people that don't. There are a lot of people that say they're going to pay you back the $5 you lent them last week, and they have another problem. And pardon me. and they need $10 this time. You're a fool if you lend them $10 if they have not paid you back $5. And I would cash in your chips and I would say, I've lost $5. I'm washing myself of this person right now because they are not following through. Do not feel guilty. I had to do something drastic this morning at about 5 a.m. And I do not feel one iota of guilt. Um, Now, when you have an incident where you are lied to, EIYPO, always go to that. Everyone is you pushed out. When I was hit this morning, and after I regained my equilibrium, I did go to EIYPO, and I am out of integrity in one section of my life. And so I talked it over with Janet Hessler Nevins, who's my roommate, and I said, I'm laying down the law for me, and she usually joins me. And we're going to clean up our diets and we're going to stick to the healthy diet that we know is best for us. And I've been out of integrity for about 2.5 years, and I've suffered the consequences. I went through cancer. I moved twice, the holidays each year, broke up with a SP, and ended up finding my family. Um, all good things, and then the learning how to operate at a higher level, and that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. So, um, I'm going home tomorrow. As of Sunday, we are back on program, and we're not going off. My body cannot handle it after the cancer last year. So, I've got to, really toe the line. That's where the lack of personal integrity hit, and I thank the actor in my script for doing what he did. I programmed him to do this in my imagination, and I got the message. Thank you. Now, um, let's go into the no, no, let's not go that direction. Forgiveness is the next step. I forgive because nothing really happened. It was all imagined. I want you to get that. I did a forgiveness um, a Zoom last Sunday, and the I still have the recordings available for sale. Please contact me in Messenger to get one of those recordings. And if you do that, and watch the recording, if you have any questions, I allow one question for free. I'll answer it for free. All you have to do is let me know, again, on Messenger. And I can see in your history that you paid for and the recordings that you paid for. And so we will go head and head on getting the answer that you are seeking, hopefully. Now, so I am 100% accountable for what happened. It was scene a scene in my script. My script is written for me to evolve into the person that I know I am meant to be. An empowered, ballsy, brazenly bold, sometimes bitch. Um, and I really mean that. I'm okay on that. And it's written on my forehead, and no one messes with me. So, it's really interesting when somebody tries to do it, because it's always because I have asked for it to happen exactly the way it happened, 100% accountability. And then EIYPO, I only see my own self. And then forgiveness comes next. You forgive what you imagined happened. Revision is the same thing. True revision is realizing that you're the maker of the reality. All you have to do is forgive yourself, revise yourself, and this will change. You do not revise the actors in your script. That's done automatically. Every second, you are going through little shifts of evolvement, hopefully. And those shifts are making ripples in the bridge of incidents and how your script is being written out. So you don't have to change anybody or any of the props, it will be done automatically. And please don't get caught up with revising your neighbor, revising your dog, revising your mate, revising your boyfriend. And for heaven's sakes, do not get involved in a third party situation. That's ah, it's pure bullshit. Okay? Grow up. If it's a third party situation, extract yourself. Okay? You deserve to have a relationship with somebody who has a relationship with you. And that's it. Okay? Don't screw around with this third party thing. I know I didn't. And, well, I did because my ex husband had uh, a career that was the third party. But, what can I say? I was young and foolish. So that's about all I want. Oh, no, no, no. I did a post today on manifesting mastery about different aspects of lack of personal integrity. One line was falling for somebody and finding out that they are married with kids. Lack of personal integrity. Setting a commitment. You're supposed to meet somebody at a specific time, at a specific place, and they don't show up. Oh, gee, I forgot. Lack of personal integrity. Don't trust them again. Don't. Don't set up another situation where they do that to you again. Okay? They are in your script to do that for you, to you, seemingly. And so, what is it saying to you? There's lack of personal integrity within you, but don't get into guilt. I don't know. I know very few people who do not suffer from this disease. Okay. I certainly have my issues. Um, and it's something that you work on the rest of your life. Do not promise what you do not intend on doing. I don't care what the situation is unless it is something that is threatening your life. Then you promise them everything, get out of the situation, and call the police. Um, but I mean it, guys. It's time for us to turn law of assumption, law of attraction, genre around so that people don't laugh at us. Okay. Janet and I had this dream. It took 9 months to manifest, and it was a large house. It's honestly, we were told we couldn't do it. Well, guess what? We live in that huge house with a huge backyard with 4 dogs, and we have double master suites in a sense. And it is absolutely perfect. 3-car garage. And on mornings, we can smell cow manure and we can hear the trains, and we're very rural. And it is absolutely wonderful. And we never gave up. And we went into it with integrity. Okay. We didn't we didn't forget our dreams. We kept in the state of realizing the dream. And we had 4 houses that we looked at that almost went to the end game, but didn't for some reason, that ended up working out in our benefit. Now the problem is that when these near sales happened, I would go online and say, "Guess what? We found the house." Uh, no, we didn't. Until it's a done deal, you don't say anything about it. Okay. Now, what I should have said is Janet and I looked at this house. We really liked it. We are applying for it. We're seeing if it will go through. And if it went through, then we would say, yes, we got it. So I screwed up 3 times. And the fourth time was a slam dunk. Better than imagined, guys. And that's what happens when you hold fast and follow one step at a time and face your challenges and continue to let go. God's source will deliver better than you can imagine. Yes, your life is all imagined, but that doesn't mean that you can imagine the greatest possible good that could come to you. Uh, we are so embroiled in the ego, it's very tough to do that. So, I'm going to end this discussion. I want you to know that on Manifesting Mastery, we do not allow anyone to brag about anything that isn't concrete. Okay? 3D concrete form. Don't tell us you got a new car unless you got a new car. With my coaching students, which are many, and I have openings, I do the same thing. I keep them in personal integrity. It's difficult to go on and on and on with a dream and not have results. I agree. And so, what you want to do is find out what it is you're holding on to. Basically, it's fear of success. And you let that shit go, as the Buddha said. And when you do, Source swoops in and drops your manifested result better than you imagine into your life. You don't do the work. Source gives it to you. The only work that you do is ferret out what is stopping you, and it's either fear of pain or fear of pain. Fear of causing harm to others. Okay? That's the realm I come from. Okay? And I cured it by saying, I don't care if I hurt you or not. You're just an actor in my play. And that's my attitude, guys. And it cured it really fast. And then fear of being hurt. And so what you want to do if you fear being hurt is say, I don't care if I get hurt. It means more to me to evolve past this than the fear of getting hurt. And when you tell the ego it doesn't matter, guess what? It moves you along the bridge of incidents. So, again, I am a coach with personal integrity. All 4 of us on this group are coaches with personal integrity. Choose one, get with us for a free coaching call, 15 minutes, if you haven't done so already. And we will assist you in understanding what's going on. And if you are ready to take a leap and get involved financially with a very small amount of money, contact whoever you're drawn to and say, what do you have to offer and for how much? And we're happy to help you. We are here to help you, but we're not here to help you stay the same. Okay, that's when I get ass kicking. Okay, not me getting my ass kicked. That's when I kick your ass. And I'm very good at that. So, resistance is futile. Remember that. Okay, it just keeps you dead in the water. Thank you very much for listening to this 24-minute special live at 5. Take what I say and take it to the bank. And I'm having a Zoom this Sunday, 3 o'clock Pacific, no, 2 o'clock Pacific, 3 o'clock Mountain Standard, which is where I'm at, 4 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock Eastern. And it's Avalanches of Abundance. It's $30, which includes the recording. Contact me via Messenger to sign up and for payment information. I'll see you hopefully there. Bye now.